We've got an hour until the trade deadline for 2025 is gone. AJ Preller Day. Look at, used to be a Ranger, now he's Padres GM. We should just call it AJ Preller Day. There is lots of news. There's a little Ranger news and there's a lot of baseball news. And I'm glad you're here. My name is Jeff Bates, at Jeff Bates on X, at Texas Clubhouse on YouTube. You can check me over out on the Dole Whip Dad channel over on YouTube too. We're live at all three of those spots, at Dole Whip Dad on YouTube, at Texas Clubhouse on YouTube. Couldn't think of it. And at Jeff Bates on X. First, I want to say thank you to the guys, Halos in the infield. They're still live. You can check them out. They're good dudes. They are baseball nuts like I am. They're Angels fans, but they're nice guys. Anyway, they're live right now. It was on, Sam Blum was on the show. I was on a show with Sam Blum. That's pretty cool. If you don't know who he is, are you really a baseball fan? He's a bunch of good guys were on the show. I shouldn't just name one, but I was shocked when Sam was on there. Good guy. Anyway, he lives in a little town that I love, but we're not going to talk about that now. Okay. We got somebody that we should very much be excited about. Danny Colomb. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I believe I am. He's a lefty. He's 5'10". He's 35 years old. He's going to get paid $3 million. Well, for the whole year, prorated for the rest of the year. Can you guys see me? Did I just knock that? Yeah, okay. You guys can see it. There we go. I want to make sure you were looking at what I wanted you to be looking at. I'm going to say this slowly for anybody in the back. Want to know? 1.16 ERA. If you 3x that, I'd be happy with this guy. 1.16. You thought Hobie Milner was good for us? This is a lefty out of the pen, and he's elite. 1.16 ERA, 40 games. Started a game. Obviously, was an opener for that. 2 saves, 31 innings pitched, 31 strikeouts, 0.97 whip. Are you kidding me? Last 7 games, 5 2/3, gave up 2 earned runs. Last 15 games, 11 1/3, 3 earned runs. The last 30 games, 22 1/3, 4 earned runs. My point, this is an elite arm. If you're mad at CY, don't be. Don't be. This is a great pickup. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Seattle's got better. Suarez, right? Oh boy, Houston got better. Did the Cease trade happen yet? I think the Cease trade is happening. Looks like he's going there. Correa is going to play third for them. So, hey, it's not supposed to be easy, right? My concern with the trade, the Colomb trade, is twofold. And I see you guys in chat. I'll say hello in a minute. 2 things. We paid $3 million for him. Now, let's talk luxury tax. And what we got? 153 people here. Thanks for coming in, guys. 153 people here right now. 143 on X, 10 on Texas Clubhouse. I appreciate every single one of you. Please don't go. I'm going to talk about numbers and bore you to death. When I talk about the luxury tax, people run away like it's a freaking fire or something. So don't go anywhere. Okay, we're +2 now. Good. We'll see. Oh, it's going up. Okay, good. Maybe I won't lose people. I haven't talked numbers yet. The luxury tax is an inexact science. So there's a couple websites that track it. None of them have the same freaking number. I've seen as low as $1 million available to the Rangers to spend. I've seen as high as 5.1 million. Their guesstimate. Somebody, I don't know, Mr. Wizard or something on X seems to think there's 20 million and he keeps blowing me up. And if you're watching, thanks for watching. No, there's between 1 and 5 million, and not even the Rangers probably know exactly how much it is. And that'll be calculated at the end of the year with the bonuses and all of that. So they rolled the dice a little bit, but not a lot of it, right? A little bit of cheese, a lot of bit of cheese. They've rolled the dice a little bit, paying $3 million again, prorated over the, so it'd be amount of money. I think they're probably fine. I wish the luxury tax didn't matter. I was talking to Grego. You guys know Grego? Greg Williams. I'm not trying to name drop. It's just public stuff on X. I was talking to him, and he made a good point, and I agree with it. I do. They should spend. And a lot of people think this way. They should spend. And they should, because baseball is profitable, right? But should we be paying a 50% surcharge on top of every new dollar we spend? Well, if we only go over a little bit, it doesn't matter. But since you got to go a whole nother year, right? We're going to have a lot of money coming off the books. So I could make an argument, is my point. Grego's argument was, and lots of people on X argument has been, and I agree with it, screw the luxury tax, go spend money. The Dodgers are doing it right. You can hate on the Dodgers. and as respectfully as I can. That's just stupid. I get it. I know it. I'm in the minority. Most people want to hate the Dodgers. Oh, they're cheating, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no, they're not. They have the money, and they're going to make a little more than us. But what are we, the fourth biggest market? I might not be right, but I think it is. I think we're the fourth largest market in America. I shouldn't have thrown that out there because I'm not 100% sure. But, and we have a new baseball TV contract, right? And it's going to be very lucrative. And it's freaking baseball. We're making a ton. I wish it was me, right? They all make a ton. I'm very pro player. I don't want to be anti-owner, but I'm definitely not, I'm not management as it relates to Major League Baseball. I'm just not. So I wish they were going to go over, but CY works for Mr. Davis. And if Mr. Davis said, this is your budget, then this is your budget. And don't be, I've got a lot of friends, Kurum in chat, Kurum talking crap about Ray Davis. Don't be that guy. Kurum, I love you. Don't be that guy. This dude has spent $1 billion on our middle infield alone, right? Don't be that guy. He spends a lot of money, right? We're a top 10 salary team in all the land. He is spending money. The situation is it's a stupid system. The luxury tax system sucks. I think they're going to get rid of it. The ownership wants to put in a salary cap. The players are going to, there's only two fingers for them. I'll let you figure out. You're going to need one hand. You're going to need both hands to figure out which two the players are going to give the owners on that. And we'll talk about that in the offseason of 2026. But it is what it is. They've been saying, the Rangers, Davis, CY, that they've got what they've got. And it's not a lot to spend. You can be mad about the Jock Peterson contract, but it is what it is. They've already spent it. It's already guaranteed. It's this year and next year. It's on the books. He's not going anywhere. He's not going to the minors. And like 20 people in the last 36 hours. They just sent him to the minors. You can't send him to the minors. But the money's already on the books. And I think that acquisition, was it 18 a year? I don't even remember. Is probably why we only have $3 to $5 million to play with. And you can be more, you can be mad about that if you want, but it is what it is. I'm going to say hi to everybody in chat. Then we're going to send out some invites. I've got 3 or 4 people that are interested in coming on the show. And if you're in this chat, I'm saying that out loud. So if you're in the chat, I'm going to send out the invites shortly. Hey, Anthony, what's going on? Hey, Carson, what's going on? Joshua S. in the house. Hello there, Jeff. This trade deadline. Oh, man, it's so fun, right? There's Kerr, my buddy. CY added some bullpen. Yeah, I did. Hey, Brendan, what's going on? Are they going to Rangers Nation watch party Saturday? I don't know about it. Brendan says, are you going to the Rangers Nation watch party Saturday? I don't know about it. I can tell you that I've got a sick wife downstairs. Well, she's not sick, but maybe. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Milner and this guy too, right? It's pretty good. Padres won the deadline. Maybe. I don't know. Let's let it end, right? We've still got 51 minutes. I feel like something is brewing since nothing's been said. Maybe. I haven't seen what we gave up for Cologne. Yeah, okay. Brain says that Sports Track says 8 million-ish. I mean, I hope that's right. That'd be even better. Who doesn't like it, right, Joshua? Amen to that. Rarities. Hey, I saw you on the show, buddy. Thanks for being there. Thought since we DFA'd some players. So if you DFA a player, you still pay him if they get picked up. And you did get some money back. You got some money back for, was it Leote? 3 million we got? I don't remember. It was a good amount, though. Yeah, you don't want to give up draft picks. You're right. Rarity says this guy, the guy who the Braves picked up from us, can't remember his name. Jock needs to be in the Luca. It's funny. Astros just got a lot better. They did. I hate it. They did. Hey, Jim Rockford. Anybody but Jim Rockford know that song I'm playing? I'll send you the info. Yeah, please do. And I'm going to send out some invites right now. Okay, hold on. I'm singing the Rockford Files song. My dad used to love that show. Oh, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. So what we're going to do for the next 45 minutes, we'll probably go about a half hour after the show. We're going to have some guests on. We're going to talk about whatever happens over the next 50 minutes. And then Dunning was just hardly anybody. I mean, Dunning, yeah, but you're right. It did come off. And Tavares. Anyway, we're gonna watch X. We're going to see what's going on. We're going to follow the news of the day. And we're going to do that for at least a half hour after the show ends. I'm trying. Should have done this pre-show, I guess, right? StreamYard. trying to pull up the link for our guests. Let me do that for you real quick. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. One of them. There we go. Dougie, if you're here. Dougie, I called you Doug. Doug, if you're here, you just got your invite. No. He can't come. He can't come. He said he might come. Do. I think that was it. It was just two people. I think everybody else is busy. If you're listening to me now, if you're on the show now. Oh, there's another one. Hold on. I thought there might be another one. Hold on. This is not the best content I've ever created for you guys to watch me hit buttons. Okay, there you go. Huge 4-game series starting tonight. Yep. I would love Fairbanks. I love that guy. He didn't get moved yet, did he? So we're going to pull up. Let's do that now. We're going to pull up what's going over on MLB. Obviously, they're not the quickest. I'll be monitoring the Twitter machine. Korea, let's go. You know what? Let's go through the list as we wait for the guests to come in. Shall we? Pull this up for y'all. All right. So now you guys can see what the heck it is I'm talking about. Korea returns to the Astros in a stunner with the Twins. I hate it. Padres keep cooking. Trade for O'Hearn, Laureano, and Wagner. I don't know about Wagner. Who'd they get? Hold on. I don't know about the Wagner pickup. Oh, okay. That's fun. San Diego also announced it acquired infielder Will Wagner, the son of newly inducted Hall of Famer Billy Wagner. Okay, that doesn't matter because he's not in the majors yet. But obviously they've been having a good day. Bednar and Bird, two guys I wanted, go from Colorado and Pittsburgh to the Yankees. Boy, there is a lot to talk about today. I think I got somebody back there. Hold on, let me go through this real fast. We'll bring in whoever you are. Mullins goes to the Mets from Baltimore. The Astros are still trying to get Cease. My sister sent me a text. She's a Padres fan out in San Diego. She said, oh no, we're going to lose Cease. Sanchez to the Astros, so it's a left-handed outfielder bat. Harrison Bader, who I really like, goes to the Twins. Lots of moves. Let me see who popped in. Is that you, Doug? I see. Give me the heads up when you're good to go. Joshua says, I believe Fairbanks is still available. Depends on how much we have to left spend. Yeah, so again, that is the hard thing. Doug, you good? Let's bring you on, buddy. Let me get a better setup for. Oh, that's nice.
Hey.
Doug, MLB Spaces in the house. What's going on, buddy? How you been? Tell the people who you are, where you're from, and what you've been watching. What are you hoping for? What have you seen so far on the deadline that you want to talk about to kick us off?
Hey, Doug from MLB Spaces. Been here before multiple times. I always appreciate the invite, Jeff. It's been an awesome trade deadline today.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on. A lot of like smaller moves than I've seen in past, but more volume of them. But I still feel like there's a big one coming up. Gotta believe. I don't know who it is. I think Boston's going to be in on a starting pitcher. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
There's been I said a bunch of times to a bunch of people on my show, on other people's shows that I was on. I called it the deadline. I didn't expect it to be as good as it's been. Boy, was I wrong. It's been spectacular. It's been like from a baseball fan standpoint, what a fun day. From a Ranger standpoint, I mean, I'm happy with what we got. I'm not so happy with what our competition's got. How you feeling about that? I'm going to drop his MLB Spaces is his X account. I'm going to drop a link in there. Make sure you give him a follow. Who you to add, and what have they done so far? You like two teams, right? I have that.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
I followed the Orioles and the Red Sox pretty closely. Got the Orioles cap on today.
I got my Rangers and I've got my I hate the Astros. So I'm
usually when I come on your show, I put my Rangers hat on, but
I don't have Orioles today. I need more other teams' hats just to mock. I guess.
Just because of I really like what the Orioles have done this offseason, or sorry, this trade deadline. It's like every time I refresh my Twitter feed, something else is popping off.
Yep. Well, I don't know if anybody, a couple of people in the chat were over there, but I was on with the guys from Hales on the infield, and we were getting stuff live. And
Yeah.
the fake Adolis Garcia trade popped on.
Saw that.
Well, I didn't see it. They reported on the show, and there's actual reporting that I believe on the show, and they said it. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. I'm so glad it was BS. It's just crazy.
Yeah. I couldn't see them. Someone who, at least, if you're not buying, you're not selling either. So like, I feel like your Rangers are kind of in that middle spot where they're not going to make crazy moves. I don't know too much about like their money issues. You'd have to fill me in on that. But from what I've been seeing is they're not spending more money right now, right?
So to give the quick version, I was just talking about that. To give the quick version, it's a luxury tax issue. I've seen reporting. There's different websites to track it, and none of them have the same number. I've seen as low as they had $1 million to spend. I've seen as high as 5.9. Somebody yesterday was trying to tell me they've got 20 million to go. No, they don't. I want to say that the Rangers trade from Kane, my buddy Kane McCutcheon, it's official now, and it's left-handed pitcher Garrett Horn going to the Twins. I'm really, really excited about that because I don't know who Garrett Horn is. So not that I know everybody. That doesn't mean anything. Maybe he'll be a Hall of Famer, but I don't know Garrett Horn's name at all. I'm going to look it up right now. But to answer your question, they don't have a lot to spend, and I'm excited. Home, less than 1.2 ERA, I think. Come on, $3 million. That's a great deal. Garrett Horn, high A, 22 years old, 0-3 on the year, 2.92 ERA, 9 games. A lot of Ks, a lot of swing and miss, 34 Ks in 24 innings. But he's 22 years old and in high A. Walcott is in double A, and he's 18. So that tells you, maybe that's a little unfair, but this guy's not a prospect.
Coulomb, Danny from the
Minnesota
Twins was an Oriole before, so we saw him a lot. He is a good dude.
Yeah, tell me your thoughts. Big stud lefty, right?
No, huge, good get. I feel like an under the radar type of thing where, yep, I just saw what Braden put right there. Rangers and Red Sox in strong pursuit of Merrill Kelly.
So I have to say, when I first saw it, I know he's talking about Merrill Kelly, but as a hold on, let's do this right. As a certified hater of Carlos Correa and the Astros, as soon as I saw we got Joe Kelly, or as soon as I saw that Correa's going back down south, I thought, can we please get Joe Kelly? Because I love Joe Kelly. And again, not everyone's going to get that joke, but that's okay. I usually make my jokes just for me, and I'm laughing inside.
Joe Kelly, being a Red Sox fan also, and seeing him, when he was with the Red Sox, and I was sad to see him leave the Red Sox and go to the Dodgers, because Dodgers, I'm over the Dodgers too, right? And then when I saw that,
he said he'll only play
the Dodgers, I was like, oh.
Yeah. He said he'll only play for LA. I love the guy. I don't know. You're a collector, right? You card collect and such. Yes. Am I?
I do. Yes. Yep.
So one of my favorite cards I own is a Topps Now. I think it's a Topps Now. I might have that wrong, but it's a limited edition. When they went to the White House, and he met up with some mariachi guys, and he put on the mariachi hat at the White House. Yes. I had to have it. I wish I would have bought 10 of them because they got a little value.
Joe Kelly Fight Club is just
yes,
iconic.
That should be we need to start a podcast right now and call it the Joe Kelly Fight Club.
That and his whining at the Astros players too.
That's right. I want him. Yeah. Oh, I love Joe Kelly. Anyway, what's the move that's you want to talk about the move that you're most excited about that's happened, or the one you're looking forward to? You can do both. We got plenty of time.
The one I was most surprised about was Carlos Correa going back to the Astros. Didn't see that. I didn't think the Twins were going to sell like they are. You guys are. I see down on your thing that a lot of people are saying that they're closing in on a deal. I'm seeing that all over here too.
Tell me, so that was real. I wanted to do this show, but I thought about maybe because I got invited on a couple other shows and I was on one. I thought about just doing those so I could do this the whole time because I want to know. I want to know, but not.
Yeah. So don't worry, I got you covered.
Need your help. Yeah, I'm gonna need. So what are you seeing that I don't know about? Is it
Diamondbacks are closing in on a deal with Texas Rangers for Merrill Kelly?
Nice. I love Merrill Kelly. So you know what he's better at than pitching? Golf. Which I don't know. I haven't golfed in a while, but I like that about a guy. I don't know why I like that about a guy.
Yeah,
I do. I would love to have him. I've heard him on a couple of the shows. I think he was on Mike Barron or whatever the name of his show is on. And brilliant, not brilliant, that's unfair. Really smart guy, young guy, again, golfer, great pitcher. Obviously part of the World Series. He was, I think, a rookie, wasn't he, in 2023 when we the Rangers and the D-backs were going up against each other? Yeah, Zach says, yeah, Kelly destroyed us. Yeah, I thought so. I would love to see him come here. Yeah, that would be spectacular. Back to your Orioles, not the year you guys wanted, but you know, you've got to be pretty happy with, I mean, they're getting pieces back for some of the pieces that you know are expiring, right? I mean, and
I still think there's more to be done. I think the Orioles are going to move at least one of Sugano, Charlie Morton, and I know Zach Eflin just went on the DL or IL, but he may get traded. So I think they're done. But basically, nobody from the Orioles core was touched. It was all fringe pieces, right? But the funny thing is now the Orioles have at least four. Maybe I'm forgetting one. Maybe I missed something, but at least four positions that they have to now fill.
Really?
Third base with Urias, first base with O'Hearn, center field with Seti, and Laureano. So 2 outfield pieces, 2 infield pieces that they are going to have to find.
Did you see that Urias was crying in one leave?
Yes, I definitely saw that. I was crying when Seti trade happened.
John Heyman reporting 17 minutes ago, Rangers who front their rotation with DeGrom and Eovaldi are looking to add another top starter. Still a few on the board as of an hour ago. Must be Merrill Kelly. I'm going to retweet that out right now.
I feel like once Merrill Kelly drops, then we're going to see the rest of those starters go.
Well, 37 minutes to go, right?
Yep.
Jeffrey has a question in the chat. I'll let you take it, and/or I'll take it. What position would we trade for outside? When you say we, do you mean the Rangers, Jeffrey? I'm going to assume that, so I'll grab it. What position would we trade for outside a pitcher? I don't think any. So a lot of talk about a right-handed bat. Tommy Pham's been the name that I've seen the most. When I say that I've seen the most, I'm just talking about people who I respect, who report. And Tommy Pham's in the name that I've seen the most. O'Hearn was said by a lot of people who I think were just full of it. I think that was for clicks. Left-handed bat versus right-handed bat. You need a right-handed bat if you're the Rangers more than a lefty. All of that to say, I don't think Pham's happening. And I've been joking about, but I'll say it for real, the Tommy Pham, Jock Peterson fantasy baseball smack in the outfield tells me they're not going to bring – Jock's not going anywhere. I'm not a big fan of Tommy Pham, but boy, have I heard only good things about what kind of guy he is in the clubhouse. And obviously he's an elite. I mean, since he's been back for a month, he's hitting over 400.
Jeff Passan just tweeted, Rangers are acquiring right-hander Merrill Kelly from the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Let's put it up big. Let's see. Can I do that?
From Passan. Yep.
Is it the real Passan or the fake Passan?
It is the real one. Now I got to double check. It is the real one.
Right. I've been fooled. I'm not going to lie. I've been fooled, by the way. There it is. Oh, it's beautiful. 45 cents ago. Breaking. Spelled correctly this time. The Rangers are acquiring right-hander Merrill Kelly from the Arizona Diamondbacks. Sources tell ESPN. Thank you, Lord CY and Mr. Davis. Yes, you're watching me live video feed of Jeff writing out an X post that you can't call a tweet anymore. Poof, there it goes. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not ecstatic about. So we added Merrill Kelly. I'm going to assume we're done. Oh, I need to see what he get paid. I mean, he's young, right? He can't be getting paid that much. So what did we give up? I bet we had to give up a decent prospect for that. But let me see what he's getting paid. He's got to be less than a couple million, right? He's a kid.
No, he's 36. He's
Merrill Kelly? No.
Yeah.
Is he really? You're right. He's 30. There's no way he's 36.
So he is getting paid. I have it up here. He signed a 2-year, $18 million.
So I'm paying 2 years at 2.75 AAV.
So $9 million this year. So half of that.
Am I looking at the wrong guy? Merrill Kelly? Merrill Kelly. 2025. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. $7 million payrolls, $6 million against the luxury tax. Will be a free agent, so it's expiring contract. So 1/3 of that is 6.2. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna get close to that high 5 number. How did I see 36?
I think he broke out late.
Yeah, I guess so. Was he a rookie in 23, or am I an absolute idiot? I mean, and you don't have to answer.
He was a rookie in. He was a rookie in 2019, and he was 30.
Wow. Yeah, he's 36.
Oh yes.
Whatever. It's a rental regardless. He's an expiring contract. He'll be a free agent. Merrill Kelly to my Rangers. If you don't, well, let's talk about him. Let's just pull it up. I mean, people may or may not know who he is. If you were a Rangers fan, you probably remember the World Series. My eye itches, which is really bad timing. Pull up. Are you guys seeing what I'm pulling up? I don't know if you are or not. I've got the X up there. That's okay. I'll just read it to you. He's 9-6 on the year, 3.22 ERA, whip only 1.06. 22 games, all 22 were starts, 120 innings, whip of 106, strikeouts 121. This is an elite starting pitcher for the last 2 months. I mean, I'm not saying it's Paul Skeens, but he's pretty freaking good. You add a righty to the staff, and you added a lefty to the bullpen. That lengthens everything down. And look at everybody can talk. Hey, Rusty, I see you in the chat. Rusty, who's either now or formerly of Arizona, he knows some Merrill Kelly. I know he's a big baseball fan in the Arizona area. I love this pickup. I love it. Again, it's a rental. I don't know what we've given up already, but Kumar Rocker is not going to throw 200 innings this year. He's throwing tonight. I mean, I gotta be real. I like to know when Merrill Kelly is available to pitch. What day did he start last? I don't know, because Kumar, come on, he almost threw a no-hitter recently, and he also throws fire on, gas on a fire. It kind of scares me. And that innings thing, if you're a veteran of my show, you've heard me talk about Kumar Rocker's innings max ad nauseum. I don't know how many innings more they're going to let him go in 2025. That's why I've been saying push him to the bullpen in the second half. I would say this makes that more likely. But you're looking at DeGrom, Evaldi, Leiter, Corbin, Kumar, right? Gray, maybe. Malley, maybe. Merrill Kelly, definitely. And then you add Colomb to the pen. Chris Martin will be back in mid-August, I think it is. Everybody says you need a closer. I'm just going to be real. I don't subscribe to you need a closer thing like most people do. I think that you need a deep pen. And if you look at the ERA, you look at the effectiveness of the bullpen, I'd put up the Rangers up against anybody. Do I wish we had Mariano Rivera back there? Sure, I do. But I wanted Felix Bautista, your boy. But he went out and got hurt. I wanted to say that he went out and made the bets.
He threw on Saturday. He pitched on Saturday.
Did he? I didn't know that. Well,
so he should be fresh to pitch whenever.
Well, that would be good. I would love to get him over here. But I think with Merrill Kelly coming in and with Colomb coming in, there's probably 0% chance they add anybody else. I mean, you asked earlier. I'm ecstatic. I love it. Colomb, if you're just getting here, Colomb has come to the Dodgers, a lefty stud out of the pen, and just 4-6 minutes ago, whatever, Merrill Kelly from Arizona, coming from the hot of Arizona to the hot of Texas. No, I have no idea what we traded for Merrill Kelly, but I can tell you that we gave away somebody I've never even heard of for Colomb, so I am not sad.
The Angels got Oswald Peraza from the Yankees.
Okay, a little middle in Oswaldo Peraza, middle infielder. Let's see what else. I'm gonna refresh my feed here, guys. This is the kind of show we're gonna have. We got a couple other guests we've invited on. They may or may not come in. They both were, I think, I wills. But we're gonna be doing this for about an hour. We'll go about I don't know. Dougie will be here with me. I keep calling you Dougie. I apologize. I don't know why.
Get it all the time.
Yeah, I've got a couple friends named Dougie, and it comes out of my mouth. All right, good. We'll be doing this. We'll be going live till about 5:30 Central Time in an hour. It'll be a half hour after the show because obviously last-minute trades sometimes happen, and they can go good 10, 15 minutes after the time. Jonathan Papelbon, remember him? Tweeted out, "Damn it, Merrill Kelly to the Rangers. Are you kidding me?" Well, I'm going to respond to that. Go Rangers. I've heard Pap is a fun guy. I actually saw him at the Hooters Casino in Vegas.
He was on a space with me.
Yeah, oh, that's right. That's right. And he wanted to kill Bryce Harper, which is pretty funny. I'm way behind the chat, guys. Let me apologize for that. Zach saying, "Yay, it's official. Pass in breaking news on the stream." Yeah, right, Kerm. Exactly. This is CY. There you go. Let's go. First Colomb, now Kelly. Yeah. See, and you know what? If going over the cap, do you make another move? Michael asked, if going over the cap, do you make another move? So I'm going to assume this means they believe this is going to keep them under the cap. What do we sell? I already forgot. Did we say Carol? Carol. Did we say
that close to the cap that only like 3 million would put them over?
I was going to say, what was Carol? So yes, they're pretty close, but it's about 5. It's between 1 and 5. What did we say Kelly's getting?
Probably somewhere around 3.
Okay, and I think that was what Colomb was too. So, yeah. Should we get another lefty starter? No, this is enough. Come, I'll say it again. DeGrom, Evaldi, Leiter, Rocker, Corbin, maybe Malley, maybe Gray. Now Kelly. That's you're not going to give up any more for another starter. No, I haven't seen anything, Zach, on the return. Malley, I mean, he can be traded, but why would anyone give you anything for him? I mean, he's a great pitcher, but it's an expiring contract, and he's hurt. He's hurt through at least mid-August. Nobody's going to give you anything for him. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, no, scared about the prospects we're giving up. I'm sure we had to give up something. I bet these are going to be people we've heard of. Castro to the Cubbies. Okay, that's a good bat. Castro to the Cubbies. Minnesota, right? Braden says, yes, according to Evan Grant, it puts them over. Hey, Haley, how are you? Haley, member of the channel, good friend of mine, says I wanted a bat. So I keep hearing Tommy Pham, and when I say here, it's me reading from people I respect. I don't believe it at all, but that's what I keep hearing. DeGrom Muse on Texas Rangers X asked the question, are we likely seeing Kumar in the bullpen? I'm going to respond to yes, please. What are your thoughts, Kumar, Rocker? I mean, you know the game. You're not necessarily a Rangers watcher, but you know good pitching when you see it. Kumar, Rocker, he looks like a closer to me. Apparently, CY and Bochy disagree with me. What are your thoughts?
Makes sense. I mean, you're going to ease him in right this year, so you're going to take him out of the – we've seen it a lot where pitchers that hit their rookie limit, right, not to overwork them in the first year, move them to the bullpen for a bit. Exactly. Lower their innings, and you still get their expertise out of the pen. I think that's a fantastic move, if that's what they go with.
Ben Verlander, who everybody probably follows, says, my what are you doing list? Red Sox, Tigers, Blue Jays, Cubs, Angels, Blue Jays. He put them on there twice.
I'm hearing there's some pickup between the Red Sox and Joe Ryan of the Twins right now.
What? Ryan's a stud. Anyway, to continue that, Brewers, Braves, Rangers.
Probably because they missed out. Sorry to interrupt. Probably because they missed out on Merrill Kelly. Just like I thought. Once that Merrill Kelly happened, I think a lot else is going to go down in the next 26 minutes or so now.
Yeah, golly. Man. This is fun. This is
fun.
It is fun.
What did they do before Twitter?
You know, right? How do we live? How do we live? Yeah. What was it? Somebody lost their air conditioning for like 4 hours and they were flipping out. And I said that to my wife, like, what did people do? I don't even remember who that was, but yeah, air conditioning and Twitter. Please don't. What do we, you know what? I don't want to go political, but thank you, Elon. And you can be pissed if you want. I don't care. But I love me some X. I do. You know what? My hat? Yes, I do. Here we go. Oh, see, I keep changing hats. That's my hat. A little dirty. My X hat. Left-hander Cole Drake. There we go. And David Hageman for Kelly says my buddy Braden from X on X, I should say. So I haven't seen that yet, but I trust Braden. He's a good dude. He knows his stuff over on X. He's a good follow. You should follow him. Nice. I don't see it, but I believe you. If the Rangers now are willing to go over. Okay, so Evan Grant 4 minutes ago, if the Rangers now are willing to go over, they probably need to pick up whatever is available among right-handed bats too. I mean, I don't know. What are your thoughts on the right-handed bats available? Again, Tommy Pham, I mentioned him a few times. I don't like the idea, but he is hitting over 400 since he came back. I mean, it would honestly help the offense. There's no denying it.
I think he's been traded on like the last 4 trade deadlines. So I would assume there's no reason for him to stay in Pittsburgh now.
I'll be shocked.
I never was, but
yeah, right. I'd be shocked if he doesn't get traded. I don't know that I don't want him. But that's about the Jock Peterson thing. Jock Peterson's not going anywhere. I mean, Jock's a good guy, and what everything I've read about Tommy Pham is he's a good guy. I've seen some video of him it's screaming at fans, and obviously I saw the Jock Peterson stuff, so I have some concerns, but I mean, I like his bat. I like his bat a lot.
Yeah, I think he would be a good get. Low cost, right?
Yeah. Logan, member of the channel in the house. What's going on, Logan? Hey, Logan, I think you might have been the winner of my All-Star game thing. We need to talk about which one you want. If I think it was you, I have my list over here, but not the right time to do it now. But if that was you, reach out to me. What about Josh Bell? I've always loved Josh Bell, Jeffrey. Josh Bell, switch hitter, local guy, brilliant guy. Both of his parents are doctors. He's way too smart to be a baseball player. And I've always liked him. He's never really put it together. He's never really had that big year. Where is he? Tampa? No, he's not Tampa. Where is he? He's with Nate Lowe, isn't he? I don't remember anyway. But I've always liked him. But no, I don't think so. Berger is coming back. He'll be the right-handed side of the first base position here shortly, and probably be the regular first baseman. 399 beautiful, intelligent people here. 16 over on my Texas Ranger Clubhouse channel. 383 over on X. Appreciate all of you. Hope you guys on X come on over to YouTube. Check out Texas Clubhouse. That's my channel. But you guys who are on X, get over to MLB Spaces. That's Doug. Oh, man, I got a phone call coming. I'm going to ignore that. Doug, MLB Spaces, at MLB Spaces. Give him some love. Doug talks to guys, content creators, guys. Why did I say guys? Talks to people, content creators, ball players, and et cetera. He does an audio show. And frankly, inspired me to do one. We're going to be doing one for the Rangers here in the second half. But that's neither here nor there. Doug, I see you looking at stuff. What are you learning about? I want to know what's going on.
Nothing right now.
You had a look on your face like you had.
I was hoping. Because you have to filter out the people who are just tweeting to pester.
Yep. 3 minutes ago, the Rangers are still working on another deal before the deadline passes. Still would like to pick up another reliever. That's what I would do if I were them. So I believe it. And again, it's Evan Grant, so I'm not. He's not going to BS us. One more bullpen arm. Maybe this does mean they're going over the salary cap or our luxury tax.
They didn't trade anyone who had any money. They didn't get rid of anyone.
No, not yet. No. Not yet. Jeff Wilson says with Merrill Kelly, the Rangers will have to shed a starter from the rotation, likely Jack Leiter or Kumar Rocker. Whichever one goes to the bullpen will become a hard-throwing multi-innings reliever. It's exactly what I've been saying about Kumar the whole time.
I'm surprised that Stephen Kwan hasn't been moved yet either.
I think that he could be traded in the offseason. He could be traded next year. They still have him. So I think, to me, in my opinion, he's really, really good. I think that was them dangling. We'll find out. What we got? 21 more minutes. They had that video of him waving to people. He does that every game. I'm not saying they're not. I mean, obviously they're sellers, so I think they wanted it to be known. I mean, obviously the guy just picks up the phone and makes the calls, but I think if he lands in LA, it makes a lot of sense. I think he could have landed in San Diego. That would have made a lot of sense. But
I keep on seeing Toronto.
Yeah, nice. According to
Ken Rosenthal, Miles Straw tweeted out the crossy finger thing. So people are running with Miles Straw, who was traded from Cleveland to Toronto. He tweeted out the crossy finger thing, and people are thinking he's hoping that he's reunited with him in Toronto.
Nice.
I'm surprised the Braves haven't done anything either.
So
Braves done nothing.
Here, I'll hit on that here in a minute. Haley, I'm pretty sure Maton's a righty. They're going to go over. Yeah, there you go, Braden. If they're going to go over, go get Fairbanks. I deeply agree with that. Former Ranger Pete Fairbanks. I love that guy. I think the Braves' problem is a couple things, but those contracts kind of hard to move. Like when you go in all in and have those long contracts on guys before they're good, it's kind of hard to move them. I mean, is anybody going to go get Albies with that money? Who would they move? I guess is my question.
The Ozuna. Where does Soler play?
Lately, but he's got a bag hit.
Soler's with the Angels. Ozuna. People were talking Chris Sale too, and I know he's hurt, but I don't know. It just seems like the Braves haven't entered the conversation yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I agree with that. Definitely. That's Doug from MLB Spaces. I'm Jeff from right here in my room. We are refreshing X like madmen and trying to see what we can see. The trade deadline before the Rangers, Colomb coming to town, Merrill Kelly coming to town. My buddy Kay McCutcheon says the Rangers trade for Merrill Kelly puts them over the CBD with less than 30 minutes to go until the deadline. Texas would like to make another move. We'll see if a closer or right-handed bat is in the card. I'll retweet that for anybody who wants to.
I also thought Luis Robert would get traded today.
So the thing with him is he's been so bad. He's got 20 million.
He's leading the league in stolen bases, but he can't.
Yeah, that's true. $20 million though is the number for next year, and I think the year after that too. So which Louis Robert you going to get? You going to get the one from 2 years ago who's a stud? You're going to get the one for the last year and a half. I mean, I don't know.
They'd probably have to eat some of that money.
Yeah. Well, and I think I mean, this is just me assuming that I can, read people's minds. I bet they just don't like what they're getting back in return in the offers, because why would you offer a lot? You're going to try to get him cheap, right? Yeah. That doesn't mean somebody who really needs that doesn't go get him, right? You can go get it in center field. I was listening to CJ Nikowski on his radio show today, and I agree with this. I haven't watched Robert a lot, but I don't like the what's the way I want to say this? I don't like the body language. I don't. He doesn't look like he's having a good time. Does the kid even like baseball? I mean, I hate to make all the assumptions, but that's one of the reasons I never liked Kyle Tucker. Obviously, a different player. Obviously,
you got the return for Merrill Kelly.
Hit me.
Rangers number 5 prospect, left-hand pitcher Cone Drake.
Oh, Drake. Yep, lefty. He's having a good.
9th, Mitch Bratt.
Okay, so they got 2 of our arms. Okay.
And 13th, David Hageman.
Okay, where are you seeing this? Where I can pull it up?
Bob Nightingale.
So that's a pretty good haul, especially for 2 months of a guy. So there you go. Just to repeat what Doug just said, Bob Nightingale. Arizona D-backs received pretty nice package for Kelly, and they did. Number 5 pick Cole Drake. They put Cone Drake, but it's Cole Drake. He's a lefty. If you don't know, he's having a real nice year. So is Mitch Bratt. Both are going to be real major leaguers. They will both be more than they're not a zero WAR kind of players, put it that way. And then the 13th guy, Hageman, if I have that right, he's a lot younger. Let me pull it up. I don't want to lie to anybody. I think he's a lot younger. Obviously, it says there he's the 13th prospect. I know it's a name I know, but I mean, nothing's popping in my head, so I don't want to.
Royals acquiring left-hander Bailey Falter from Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay. So he's a good starter. I've always liked him.
And he's had a pretty good year.
Who got him? KC? Did you say KC got him?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, Hageman, what's his age? He is so young they didn't even put an age here. Whatever. He was a 4th round pick. Oh, here's his age. 29. I got to do math. He's 22 years old from New Jersey. He's been in single A with the Hickory Crawdads. Good numbers. 8 starts, 22 innings, so he doesn't go very deep, but a whip, 0.94, strikeouts, more than 1 in inning, 28. Obviously, that is 3 really good arms. 2 lefties who will both be ready to go next year probably, and then a righty prospect for a little bit farther down the line. That's a pretty good haul we gave up for Arizona. I'm not sad, though. Merrill Kelly is good, and Colomb in the earlier trade is good. Zach says, can we just get some offense? We got some offense, Mike.
Astros might be in on Pete Fairbanks. No, that's not what you want to hear.
Oh, no. It's not.
That's Mark Feinsand.
Vulture's a lefty? I thought he was a righty.
You
might have that wrong. So you told me he went to KC, right? Yeah, well, he's a lefty. I'm sorry, Kerm, you're right. 7.5, 3.73 ERA, 70 Ks on the year, 1.18 whip. That's pretty good.
So apparently someone tweeted out, Fox Sports MLB tweeted out the trade between Joe Ryan and the Red Sox, but then they took it down.
Oh, did they? Ryan is elite. I don't know. I mean, they've been training their entire pen, so. Astros also trying to get Dylan Cease, Ken Rosenthal. Yeah, I saw that. Could we trade for a catcher? I don't know. I mean, I keep hearing that. Why? It doesn't make it. You're not going to want a third catcher, which is weird because the Padres traded for a third catcher. You see that? They went out and got Fermin, and they've got Elias Diaz and Martin Maldonado. So I'm assuming that's a AJ Preller first half of a secondary move. I mean, why you don't need 3 catchers. Now, I say that, and we in 2023 went out and got Austin Hedges, who was our third catcher. But
you talking about the Padres?
I was talking about the Padres getting Fermin and the Rangers. Yeah. Jeffrey says, could we trade for a catcher? I'm assuming he's asking about the Rangers. And I mentioned the Fermin thing because the Padres traded for a third catcher.
Yeah, today. But the Padres catchers were unbearably bad.
Well, it's Elias Diaz and Martin Maldonado. I mean, Martin Maldonado can't hit, but he's pretty good defensively still. And Diaz is kind of the opposite. But yeah, that's fair, Nate. That's fair. They might be done with Martin Maldonado, not Fermin. But to answer the question, I don't remember who asked it anymore. But I don't think we're going to go get another catcher. I don't. I mean, geez, Sean Murphy's available. Talking about the Braves, right? They would love to unload him. They've got the new young guy there, but I guess, I mean, we're way over. I mean, we're over the cap now. If they're going to go over the cap, might as well go way over, as a couple of people said. Maybe Sean Murphy's in play now. I mean, Doug, you were talking about the Braves. What do you thought? You think? I mean, he's still hitting the ball.
Yeah, could very well be. It just seems strange that the Braves are haven't entered the conversation at all, or even a little bit. They're clearly out of it. There's some way they can make themselves better for next year. I know they have most of their people locked up, but I don't know. We'll see.
Typing out the full Kelly deal details from Evan Grant, just retweeting it. Writing for the Rangers says, go get Buxton. I think he just went on the IL, didn't he? Grego just, he retweeted. Okay, that's funny. He retweeted me. Took that dude forever to make it to the major leagues. Also, I didn't realize that. Also kind of pricey for a look-see. Just signed a 2-year, $18 million deal. Rangers will be on the hook for $9 million. So we get Kelly for 2 years. That contract is it's not expiring?
Who is this? Merrill Kelly?
Merrill Kelly?
Still got his thing pulled up.
I like it even more if we get him for next year. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, Grego, if you know him, just retweeted me and added that, which is kind of fun. You guys don't know who Grego is? You're not really
He is a free agent in 2026. Yeah, just for this year.
Yeah, Grego, sorry, buddy. If you're here, you're wrong. I think he is
we got two of them. Padres acquiring Nestor Cortez from the Brewers, and Red Sox acquiring right-hander Dustin May from the Dodgers.
Whoa, okay. So there's a lot there. Let's start off with Dustin May. Don't know I've ever seen a person have more horizontal movement on a fastball, sinker, or whatever you want to call it, ever in my life than Dustin May. Elite movement. Has had trouble harnessing it. Neat guy. Very, very Texas kind of guy. Likes to hunt and likes to throw 110 miles an hour. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit. What did they get back from Boston?
Don't know yet.
And Nestor Cortez, obviously, the Brewers just don't need him. He just came back. He was a Yankee last year. If you don't know, Zach was talking about who wants a Nestor Cortez. He's a lefty starter, man. They're valuable. You're Red Sox, right? So tell me, what are your thoughts on Dustin May? I love him.
He does not have good numbers this year, if I recall.
You're right.
Also, the Reds are acquiring outfielder Miguel Andujar from the Athletics.
Who got Andujar?
The Cincinnati.
Okay, so he can play third, he can play first, he can play the outfield. Okay.
Let's see. Dustin May, his numbers are underwhelming. 4.85 ERA, 104 innings. Career numbers are a lot better, so maybe something's just off.
Well, he's been hurt. He's just got healthy. You're gonna like Dustin May. You're gonna like Dustin May. He's got elite stuff.
I'm sure. And we are down to the last 10 minutes or so. Whew.
Yeah, and Grego just said, he missed it. It's 1 year. We get Kelly for 2 months. That's all. It's all right. Let's refresh. You are doing a great job to let me know what's going on. So I am enjoying this so much.
Yeah. This is fun.
It is. Swilly, she just got hired by who was it? John Boy. She's actually an Anaheim, Southern California girl, covers the Angels, but got signed and works now for John Boy out in New York. Anyway, she says why to the Angels adding at the deadline, acquiring Oswald Excuse me, Oswald Perez. No, Oswald Peraza. Jeez.
The Angels aren't that far out of it, right?
Well, I mean, so I was just on a show, the Halos in the infield, and yeah, well, and they're
only
just
4 games out of a wild card.
They the whole crew there wanted them to sell, and their response right here, Fernando's response is trading Rendifo. Yeah, they're buying. They don't want to be buying, but they're buying.
Oh, we got another in-game trade. Yankees have acquired Jose Caballero from the Rays for Everson Pereira and a player to be named later. So he literally is pulled from that game from the Rays side, walks across the field to the Yankees dugout.
Tell me the name again, though. I missed it.
Jose Caballero, who is tied for MLB lead with 34 stolen bases.
Yeah. Interesting. Jeff Wilson, DLLS podcast and everything else. A great Ranger reporter, says, assuming the D-backs will be picking up part of Kelly's salary, which would keep us potentially under the cap. That's even better. I mean, and I love that, obviously, and I would hope that could be true now that we see that we sent them 3 real prospects and 2 ready for Major League Baseball next year prospects. Yeah, Harley, I don't know that, but yes. I mean, right? He's going to have to. It's going to be Kumar or Leiter. Harley asking, will Kumar go to the pen? You know, CY has been, and Bochy have both said publicly, he's a starter, he's a starter, he's a starter. Well, he's also a starter who hasn't thrown very many pitches since he's been in college 2 or 3 years ago. So how many innings are you going to let him go? So I've been saying this the whole year. If he's one of your starters, you're in heap big trouble because he's not, if you're in the playoffs, because he's not going to be your starter in September or October. The math just don't math. So it's
Rangers close to acquiring Phil Maton.
Yes, really. I don't like the guy because of what he did to Dolly, or was it Simeon? But he's a good arm. Nice.
Not confirmed, just watching.
A couple people said that. My buddy Haley's in chat.
That was Ken Rosenthal.
Yeah, 5 minutes ago, New York Times, Cardinals expected to trade Matan. He's 1-3, 2.35 ERA, 48 Ks, 1.12 whip. He's an excellent pitcher. Yes, you know him from his time as an Astro. If he puts on a Texas hat, we will forgive and forget. Yeah, I mean, the Cardinals aren't going anywhere this year. What a day. 6 minutes left. You're right. You're right, Harley. You're right. He hit Josh Young. I'm thinking Abreu, aren't I? I'm thinking Abreu. Yeah. 450 beautiful people in here. I can tell because I can see you. Not really. Don't freak out. 430 on X, 20 on Texas Rangers Clubhouse, 1 on Dole Whip Dad. Appreciate every single one of you. Hope you come on over to Dole Whip Dad, subscribe to the channel. Also, if you're on X, 430 of you are. So if you're on X, get over to MLB Spaces. That's Doug. He's right. How can I point? He's right. He's right there. And that was harder than it should have been. At MLB Spaces on X, formerly known as Twitter. I'm glad you guys are all here. Somebody asked me earlier, I don't know if I'm going to go live for tonight's game. I was going to put up a, hey, give me 5 super chats and I'll go live tonight, but I got to be real. I'm tired. So we'll see. Last night I went to bed right after the game. I'm tired. If you don't know, wifey's going through a little surgery and I've been doing the Phil Maton to the Rangers from Nate. Is that a thing?
Yes. Yes. From Jeff Passan just now.
It's a deal or they're talking about it?
Deal.
Yes. Are you kidding me? I'm over here promoting what I'm going to bed early, and they got another deal. Reliever Phil Maton going to Texas Rangers from the Cardinals. Source tells ESPN 56 seconds ago. Oh my gosh, I'm having such a good day now.
On to the last 5 minutes.
All right, let's pull up Phil Maton. I already did, but we'll do it again. Phil Maton, 1-3, 2.35 ERA. Yes, you know him from the Astros. He's right now on the Cardinals. He's 32 years old. I'll check his contract in a minute. 2.35 ERA, 40 games, 2 saves, 38 innings, 48 Ks. I'll say that again, 38 innings, 48 Ks. People, boys, girls, Others, I suppose, not really. I don't really care about that. Our bullpen got a lot better today. Our staff got a lot better today. Our pitching got a lot better today. And you know what? Our pitching is already elite. This is really, really, really good. Phil Maton's contract looks like he's on a 1-year, $2 million deal. He will be a free agent, expiring at the end of this year. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. How cool would it be, like one of these guys, Jeff Basson or Mark Feinstein or Feinstein or however you say it, or
Chopped in here.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool too. But I meant like to do their job. I was at the draft last year, and Jeff Passan, or however you say his last name, he was right behind me, and I was going to try to get a picture with him. I like autographs, but I'm more of a get a picture kind of guy, right? But Chris Henderson in the house. What's going on, Chris? Good to see you in here. I couldn't get there, man. He was like bumping up against me, and I still couldn't get to him because so many people were around him. And I'm like, dang, that's crazy. He's not even a ball player. Chris Henderson, guys, if you don't know, that's C. Hendo, one of my favorites. He does, not just kissing your butt because you're here. I would say it if you weren't here. Love his content so much. I got some good content. I never did make that video with you, did I, Chris? But I got to find that and put that out. So it's probably too old now. But anyway, he's a good guy. C. Hendo, great content. He interviews the guys right on the field. I'm fully jealous because he gets to be down there with all the dudes. Put out yesterday, who was it? I don't know. It was a fun one. I don't remember who it was. But yeah, give him a look. He says, Maton and Kelly are my guys. Great interview. So I've heard, I don't know Maton. I've heard Merrill Kelly quite a bit. I really like him. Maton, I don't know. He will be stoked. Hendo, I love that you're here, buddy. That means a lot to me. Thanks for being here. Guys, for real, go check out C. Hendo here. I'll pull it up on X. I'll put it in the chat. One of my favorite follows. I'm not at many games this year as I was last year, so I haven't hollered at you too much this year, buddy. But I'm going to drop his X account. You ever want to come on the show, buddy? I'd love to have you talk about your content. Yeah, Maton is a gamer. He says, I don't know him like Hendo does, but I'm a big fan of him on the field. He's a stud. What did we give him for Maton? I haven't seen. Do you know, Doug? Anybody know? Oh, you might be muted, buddy.
Yep. Sorry, I don't know yet. Can't be much, right?
I mean, it's not going to be Sebastian Walcott, which makes me want to ask. I'll ask everybody in chat, but I'll ask you directly first, Doug, and you can lead it off and let's see what chat has to say. So, Leo, not DiCaprio, the 18-year-old prospect from the Padres, right, gets moved.
Yep.
Everybody freaks out. I saw people who I like very much dropping F-bombs and what are we doing, Rangers? How come we're not getting him? Blah, 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 blah. He's 18 and he's the third number 3 prospect, number 5 prospect, number 2 prospect. Kind of Sebastian Walcott. Kind of the same. Walcott's a little bit closer, I think, but they're kind of the same age. They're both in the bottom of the minor leagues, but hugely elite prospects. What do they get for that? And 3 more pitchers. The question is, should we as Rangers have flipped Sebastian Walcott and 3 prospects in that trade? I'll have, what do you say? I'll shut up and listen.
Prospects don't win rings. The Padres are playing to win. I like it. I think the A's are going to contend next year.
Well, if they get starting pitching, I mean,
yes, you're right. But yeah,
Mason Miller went to. I don't think I finished. Mason Miller went to the Padres along with J.P. Sears for one of the biggest prospects in the game and 3 other pitching prospects, which you can really argue Sebastian Walcott and 3 prospects. So would we trade Walcott and Cole Drake and Mitch Bratt and the other guy, whoever that? Would we have made that deal for Mason Miller and J.P. Sears? I don't know.
It's AJ Preller seems to just do all these things, and sometimes he does it right. He's not getting fired, so they're happy with what they're doing. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is. I think the Rangers and the Padres are in 2 different directions right now. So I don't know.
Camilo Doval goes from the Giants to the Yankees. The trade deadline has come and gone now. That does not mean we won't get more trades. What happens here is they need to get the information from both teams, the same paperwork from both teams, to the major league offices. And sometimes that goes beyond the time. Now, it has to be signed, sealed, delivered by already. It's 5:01 now Central, 6:01 Eastern. Deadline's done, but that doesn't mean the MLB doesn't have stuff that they're working on. There could still be trades. I think, was it last year or the year before? There was like 20, 30 minutes later.
The Yankees got Camilo Doval in a trade with the Giants.
I like it. He had
closer for the Yankees, looks like.
Well, so they've got Devin Williams, they've got Luke Weaver, they've got, who did they pick up earlier that's a closer? Oh, but Bednar, and now Doval. They probably have the best bullpen in all of baseball now. That's pretty crazy. And that matters because they're having some other trouble. Obviously, Aaron Judge is gone. This is a cheap way to be elite. Bullpens win baseball games. I think that the AL East got so much stronger. I mean, who the Blue Jays added, the starting pitcher, who'd they add? Why can't I remember it? They added a big starting pitcher.
I don't remember.
Whatever. The Blue Jays got better. The Yankees got better, and they both did it different ways. And Boston's still in it. I mean, my gosh, they're still ahead of us being the Rangers in the wild card race. Unbelievable. Fluffy wants to know if Fluffy's a gambler. I mean, I don't know, but I know because Fluffy says 4Ks. Is Kumar getting a start tonight? Might be my question. Is Merrill Kelly's turn tonight? Jay's. Oh yeah, Bieber. Thank you, Jackson. I don't know why my brain couldn't go there. Don't call me Justin.
Yeah, Bieber. But I don't think he's going to make as big of an impact as.
So he's at the end of his rehab. 21 strikeouts, 1 walk, in I think 3 or 4 rehab starts. I love Shane Bieber.
I do too. I just don't think it's a terrible. Charlie Morton to the Tigers.
Charlie Morton, one of the best curveballs of all time, to the Tigers. Interesting.
And he's been pitching, and the Rays getting right-handed reliever Griffin Jacks.
Oh, I love that one. He's better than Duran, who's been their closer, more swing and miss. Griffin Jackson, who got him the Rays? Is that what you said?
Yes.
The Rays adding. Wow.
The Rays added and gave away, but yes. The Rays always win trades. I don't think they've ever lost a trade ever.
Well, and if you're getting Griffin Jacks, you're going to win that trade. I don't know what they gave up, obviously, but he's elite, filthy. Should be illegal. Should probably be arrested for his pitches. What am I going to do? I want to look up the standings. So, again, doesn't mean we won't get more trades, but the deadline has come and gone, and I want to pull up the standings. I'm going to look at the AL to start it off. Toronto's got a 5. Where'd it go? There we go. 4-game lead on the Yankees, 5 on Boston, 9.5 on Tampa. Detroit, 9 games up on Cleveland. Houston, 5 on Seattle, 5 on the Rangers, 9 on the Angels. Wild card, Yankees in the 1 spot. Boston, 1 game behind them in the 2 spot. And the Mariners and the Tigers have the exact same record for the 3 spot. Guardians, 2.5 back. Isn't that interesting? The next team down, clearly selling. Royals buying at 3 behind. Tampa, we just heard, buying also 3 back. Angels 4 back. Twins 5.5. They're definitely selling. I would say that there's 4 teams for 3 spots in the wild card right now tied. And then Cleveland, I don't think is real. Kansas City, I don't think is real. Tampa, maybe. So I would say there's 5 teams playing for 3 spots in the wild card. What do you think, Doug? Am I crazy?
So I was thinking a lot about this today, and I'm about to say some crazy stuff right now, but I have two huge takes for the rest of the season. Dodgers do not win their division. I think the Padres win the NL West, and I think the Yankees miss the playoffs.
So let's take one at a time. You went to the NL, so let's take that real fast. If I can hit the right buttons. There we go. So NL East, Mets are up by half a game over Philly. Marlins down 9. Central, Brewers up by a game over the Cubs, 7.5 by the Reds. And then the Dodgers, 3 over San Diego, 9 over the Giants. So let's take your first thing. You think San Diego will catch and surpass the Dodgers?
I do.
Because, and obviously they've had a good day, a couple days.
Yes. I think Shohei is going to slow down because the Dodgers made a huge mistake. And I said this at the beginning of the season, that why would they want him to pitch when he's batting at such an elite level? I don't think Shohei is the same batter we saw over the last couple of years when he's also pitching. I have a weird feeling about that. I don't know. I just don't see it for the Dodgers. They're going to make the playoffs, right? I think the Padres are going to overtake that division.
Well, and to your point, the Dodgers did not add anything today, did they?
If they did, I think it was just minor pieces.
500 people here live. I appreciate you guys being here. 483 on X. If you're on X, Dougie's ghost solving. If you're on X, get over to MLB Spaces and give him a follow. Doug doing that. What is that? When like the horror movie thing when they get the.
Oh, I was switching tabs up top.
Anyway, 15 over on Dex Rangers Clubhouse, 1 on Dolop Dad. Get over on X to MLB Spaces, give him a follow. You can follow me over there at Jeff Bates on X. Blah 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 blah. Hey, Fluffy, if you're just new to baseball, welcome. Baseball is the best sport in the world. I'm glad you're here. Don't be betting on the game if you don't know the game yet. Come on. Come on. Kumar, yeah, I wouldn't make that bet, but whatever. But I'm glad you're here. I feel like I've been ignoring chat a little bit, so if I missed you guys' question, I apologize.
Have a lot going on. I feel like it's very okay to miss a couple with all the stuff going on.
Hopefully. I'm going to pull up MLB.com and let's see what we can see. Let's see what the official news is over there. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I'll pull it up for everybody to see here too.
Wow, okay. So the Dodgers are getting prospect James Tibbs from the Red Sox for Dustin May, who was the piece in the Rafi Devers trade.
Yes, okay. All right. So they're giving him a free look elsewhere. They gave up on him, basically.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look at MLB.com. Let me refresh because they've got breaking news Korea. There's been 100 breaking news things since then. Korea to the Astros. Rangers acquire Kelly. Cubs trade for versatile utility man Willie Castro. It's a good bat. Deal for May with LA gives Red Sox pitching depth. Yes, it does. Caballero traded to the Yankees from the Rays. Padres in game, as you said. Padres
Twins getting Taj Bradley for Griffin Jacks.
Okay. Yeah, there it is. Nice. Elite prospect, not doing a whole lot since he's been a major leaguer, but still well thought of. Griffin Jacks is filthy. Bucks got flipped closer Bednar to the Yankees, one of about 17 closers the Yankees have now. They also got Bird, didn't they, from Colorado. Mets got Mullins. Unbelievable stuff. I think the Carlos Correa one is the one that I am probably most surprised by. Most excited about for me. My Rangers, of course. I love the Merrill Kelly pickup. I love the Cologne pickup. I like the Maytown pickup very much. We made the best. Braden says we made the best pitching staff in baseball better. Yeah, I mean, think about that. The rotation has already been what it's been, and you add a Merrill Kelly and a Cologne and a Mayton. Like, dear Rangers Twitter, send in your apology letters to CY right now. So many people wanted the Rangers to sell and were crying about Davis and crying about CY. What are they doing? They're not even trying. I kind of love this kind of stuff. I mean, I know I piss people off every day when I mock stupid takes. And what do I know? I just know what I think. I shouldn't call other people's takes stupid, but sometimes they're so dumb. I got to do what I got to do. And the Rangers fans hate for CY and Doley and Heim and Jock. It's just driving me crazy. Give some love to CY doing his job. Cologne, Kelly, Mayton. You're not a Rangers fan. You're a baseball fan who knows the game. If you're talking to Rangers fandom, me and anybody else, grade the Rangers trading deadline 2025 for me.
I mean, I wasn't too sure what they really needed. More just talking with you, figured out what they needed. But I think Merrill Kelly is a huge get. You have Nate, who's elite. You have DeGrom, and now Merrill Kelly. That's a win in a postseason 5-game series. Easy. With the way their offense could be.
You don't want the Rangers on your playoff schedule. That's for sure.
No, I wouldn't. I would not.
And what were you saying after that? I interrupted you. I'm sorry. What were you saying after that?
Just continuing with how their offense could be, right? They've played better this last month, right?
Yeah.
I don't see why anyone would want them to sell and just give up when the AL wild card is so wide open.
Yeah. You know who wanted them to sell? Cowboys fans and the rest of the American League. Sorry, not sorry. Truth. All right, Evan Grant just put it out. Haley mentioned it, and I jumped over there to check it out. Thank you for the heads up, Haley. You're the best. Where did it go? Evan Grant. Reliever Phil Maton is going to the Rangers. Oh, come on. Where did it go? Full Kelly details. There you go. The Rangers are sending. Nope, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Where did it go? There we go. Rangers send left-handed pitcher Mason Molina, right-handed pitcher Skylar Hales, and $250,000 in international slot money to the Cardinals in the Maton deal. We're playing for 2025, people. 521 people here. Thank you all for being here. This is Doug at MLB Spaces. I am Jeff at Jeff Bates on X. Follow my YouTube, Texas Rangers Clubhouse. Appreciate every single one of you being here. We are following the trading deadline. We'll probably be here for another 18 minutes to see if anything else comes in. Haven't decided if I'm going live tonight, to be very honest. First game for Eugenio Suarez and the Mariners. I will if I'm not freaking tired, but we'll see how it goes. I've been pretty tired lately. What year did you start watching baseball? Who are you asking, Fluffy? For me, 19, I don't know. 77. I was mad at my mom for not letting me play baseball as a 6-year-old in 1976. I bought my first pack of baseball cards in 1977. So, yeah, I'm old. When's the first year you started watching ball, Doug?
When did the Yankees won the World Series when was their three-peat?
98, 99, 2000.
It was around there. It was around when the Yankees did that three-peat.
Scotty Brocious. Brittany Williams.
Yeah. Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
Karam thinks that my Red Sox got Joe Ryan. I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope that's the one coming in because I think that would be amazing.
Joe Ryan's elite. Yeah, it would. Kane, my buddy, says, pencils down. MLB trade deadline officially passed. We will wait and see if there are any last-second details. You know, I'm going to send him a message right now. Get in here, dude. Come talk deadline with me. You already told me he was going to be busy, but I'm not very good at taking no for an answer.
Byron Buxton's an interesting one. He has a full no trade, and he was in a video recently that said he wasn't going to approve anything.
He said he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's that. But I mean, now you're on a team with pieces. Him and Pablo Lopez are the only ones.
It's got to be hard to have a no trade contract and be the superstar and sitting there saying that, and 2 weeks later they ship off everybody not named you. I mean,
that's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, there's something to be said for liking where you live. I mean, I don't know his personal situation, but if the wifey likes it up there, if the kids are in school, I mean, there are other considerations other than what we fans consider.
Yeah, no, I definitely get it. Yeah.
Robert Murray, who knows his stuff, just said the Yankees for Camilo Doval gave up Jesus Rodriguez, Parks Harbor, Tristan Vierling, and DSL pitcher. I don't know what DSL means. DSL pitcher Carlos De La Rosa. I don't think I've heard of any of those guys. I mean, none of those names jump out at me.
I'm surprised they didn't have to give up Spencer Jones for Doval. Was that it? Doval?
Yeah, Camilo Doval.
I wondered those first guys you said where what ranked prospects they are, because I think this guy is still young and controllable.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He has 2 arbitration years and he's a free agent in 2028.
Twins are going to pay $33 million of the remaining $103 million. So the Astros not only get Correa back, but they have the Twins pay for 1/3 of that salary. That's crazy. Haley, you're the best. Thanks for being here. Member of the channel, good friend of mine, Texas. Haley, give her some love over on X. Thanks for popping in, my friend. So yeah, we've got. We'll probably go on for about another 14 minutes. I don't know how you're doing, Doug. I just threw a couple invites out. I doubt we're going to get anybody else popping in, but we're going to see what else. There's still a chance that things can happen. I'm going to go over my Rangers again. It's not hard. There's 3 pitchers. We got a starting pitcher in Merrill Kelly. We got an elite lefty in Danny Colomb, and a really good righty in Phil Maton from the Cardinals. You might know him from the Astros. Colomb from Minnesota, and Kelly from Arizona, who pitched against us in the World Series just back in 2023. Ranger fan Jeff here is ecstatic about it. He is. Talking about myself in third person, that's a little creepy. I hate that Seattle added Suarez and got better. They added Naylor a couple days before that. Obviously, the Astros are getting better. Correa slides over to third now, right? Probably where they had a hole. The Astros are loaded, but they're mostly on the IL. Never going to root for anyone to get hurt. But if Correa's toes started to make him not play as much, I wouldn't be too sad. Jackson says, who do you think the Rangers will send down or DFA because of the acquisition? Well, that's a great question. I mean, Zeke Duran's the first one that comes to my head, but he's not a pitcher, right? So we added 3 pitchers. Let's pull up that's a great question. Let's pull it up.
Mike Yastrzemski headed to the Royals.
Really? So the Royals are absolutely buying. Giants obviously selling. Yastrzemski goes to the AL where his grandpa was a legend.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to pull up the active Rangers roster here. I'll pull it up on the stream so you guys can see it. Hit the right buttons. All right, so it's a really good question. Active roster pitching staff now: Armstrong, Bosley, Corbin, Curvelo, who hasn't pitched at all yet in the major leagues, so he's obviously one of the ones will go down. DeGrom, Evaldi, Garcia, Gray, Latz, Leiter, Milner, Rocker, Wynn. Now, Spores is coming back pretty quick, right? As it relates to the 40-man, where they who did we trade earlier? I don't remember now. Who was a pitcher on the 40-man that we traded earlier today? Cody Hewer was sent away in a trade today, obviously opening up a spot on the 40-man. That's not active. That's the 40-man. Danny Colomb is already on the 40-man now. Hewer's still there, but he'll be moved off. I don't know the answer. Let's think here. Curvelo is the obvious one. And then maybe Bosley. Yeah, I don't know after that. Armstrong's not going anywhere. Corbin's not going anywhere. DeGrom's not going anywhere. Evaldi's not going anywhere. Garcia, Gray, Latz, Leiter, Milner, Kumar, Wynn. I don't know. Maybe Zeke, Bosley, and Curvelo. That would be my guess, just without having thought it through, except for what you just watched me do. Yeah, I saw that, Jackson. But if we're getting, and it doesn't mean they're here tonight, right? They're not going to be in Seattle tonight, likely. Chrome says the lineup is out for tonight. Thinking Wynn, Bosley, Curvelo. I can't imagine Wynn, but maybe you might be right, Jackson. I think Curvelo and Bosley make the most sense. I don't know.
You guys have a big series coming up.
4 games in Seattle starting in 3 hours, I guess. I don't know.
A big series right there.
We're tied, but they have the tiebreaker. So it's, we split and they're still ahead of us by, well, it's worth a game, right?
They've already won this. What does it go by, season series?
Head to head. And right now Seattle's up +1.
Oh, okay. So you can still win if you win 3, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess that would tie it, right? I think. I don't want to lie, but yeah,
you'd have to sweep, right?
3. Well, I mean,
it would tie it again for the last game.
Yeah. Well, it would. If we took 3 out of 4 and we don't play them anymore, and I don't think we do, and that was a tie, then it would go to the next tiebreaker, which I don't really know what it is. Let's see. MLB playoff tiebreakers.
I missed that playing game, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I've got a idea that would fix that problem, but the whole world would hate it. 6 teams per. Where'd it go? Head to head. Oh, interdivision record. I don't even know where we are with that. I say get rid of the Ghost Runner and have a freaking tie. And the ties would almost assuredly end the need for tiebreakers. But the world probably hates that idea. But that's what I would do. I hate the put a dude on second thing. Bronco,
I need to.
in exchange for Kelly, who can become a free agent after the season, D-backs will receive. Yep, we got that. Hooray. Michael says, hooray, Jock's not hitting the 5-hole. Okay, non-Ranger fan. I keep asking you questions that I think the Ranger fans are wrong on. I want your opinion. Jock Peterson. I'll shut up and listen.
Me?
Yeah.
To be honest, I have not been following him. I couldn't even give you an opinion on him right now.
So he's slumping like crazy, and Rangers fans want us to DFA.
But he was slumping at the beginning of the season, right?
Yeah, and he was hurt, and he's been back for 3 games.
Right?
Yeah.
But he had like 40 games where he didn't have a hit or something? Or am I just making that up?
Yeah, no, you're right. He went over 2025 pretty much. But
I mean, he has the track record.
He's an elite hitter who's very streaky, and if we get to the playoffs, we're going to want him in that lineup. But
looking at his stats last year, I mean, they were fantastic.
Yeah. And he's had some bad years too, to be fair, but we're lucky to have him. We're going to have him next year. I don't want to be disrespectful to the Rangers fandom, but it's a young baseball fandom, and it is what it is. Jock Peterson we're lucky to have him. He just hasn't done anything for us yet.
Here's the question. Is he losing games for you? That's the question I always ask when I get those. Is he losing me games?
I would say no to that. The people in my DM, the people in my DMs think that he has.
Yeah.
But the answer is no.
Yeah. If he's not like losing you games, I wouldn't. Like Anthony Volpe is losing the Yankees games because he can't play shortstop.
Yeah, exactly. Writing for the Rangers is posted out. It's a good tweet. Check them out. Additions for the Rangers: starting pitcher Merrill Kelly, left-handed pitcher Danny Colomb, right-handed pitcher Phil Maton. Subtractions are number 5 prospect Cole Drake, number 9 prospect Mitch Bratt, number 13 prospect David Hageman, number 27 Mason Molina, number 28 Skylar Hales, and some not in the top 30, a left-handed pitcher Garrett Horn. Don't you dare come at me with we're not going for it. Clearly.
This is an exciting time because the line is drawn and you know what each team is doing, right? And there's obviously still teams that didn't do anything that can still make runs, right? People can play better baseball in the, let's say, third half now because, I don't know. It just seems cool to say third half. Because you just never know. But the teams that made moves, and I think your Rangers are definitely in a better spot than they were.
100%.
And I don't even think they were in that bad of a spot. I still stand by that they will win the AL West.
Me too. I mean, I need to, and when the show's over, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to check on my wife. I'm going to have some dinner. And I'm going to decide if I go live. But if I go live, by then, hopefully I will have looked at what the Mariners did and what their roster looks like now, what the Astros did. I mean, obviously I'm watching it, but I haven't let it process as it relates to their roster construction, lineup construction, all the things, right? So did the Astros get better? 100%. Did the Mariners get better? 100%. Did the Rangers get better? 100%. Here's what I will say. If I could have the starting staff and now the relief core, the bullpen that the Rangers have, I will take my chances with an average offense. And you know what an average offense doesn't have? Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, Josh Young, Jake Berger, Lankford, Carter, Doley, Heim or Higgy, Peterson. That's not an average offense. It's not. The world can think what it thinks. The Ranger fans can think what they can think. Look at the data from July 1st on, and you're crazy to think that the Rangers don't have a top 10 offense in the league. Maybe top 5. And I'm excited about it. I mean, the AL West is pretty freaking good. The AL East looks to be the Blue Jays now, but boy, that bullpen looks good. In New York, Boston's still pretty good. Tampa, I'm never going to give up on. And then you've got the freaking Tigers who, haven't been so good since the, post All-Star game, but that's a good team right there. This is going to be a lot of fun. And then the NL, you're picking the Padres to overcome the Dodgers. That's a bold take, but I love it. They're only up by 4. I think they being the Dodgers only up by 4.
They're close. 3.
Yeah. Then in the Central, I picked the Reds, and I still believe they've got a run in them. Didn't do a lot today, but Hunter Green's coming back. That Milwaukee has overtaken the Cubs. Those are 3 good teams right there. And then you go to the East. Who's the best team? The Mets or the Phillies? I think it's the Phillies, but the Mets did a lot.
I think it's the Mets.
It's arguable, right? I mean, those are 2 good teams right there.
Yeah.
I think that, here's what I'm positive. And if you argue with me here, you're just an idiot. We're going to have a blast the next 2 months, man. I think it's going to be so much fun. We got about 2 more minutes. Tell them about you again if they're just getting here. Tell them and give us your 60, 90 seconds on the deadline. What's your thoughts? How'd it go?
Yeah, thanks again. Doug here from MLB Spaces. We're going to be hitting it hard now that the season is coming to an end, so we will be active a lot more. Trade deadline was very exciting. I love I think the A's are going to do very well next year. I have a feeling they are going to contend next year. Regardless of, they're doing it without pitching now. I think they're going to be even better next year. That's my one take. My second take is the Orioles just sold like crazy. I feel like they did a good job. Based on the return, I don't know yet, but they did what they needed to. Your Rangers, Merrill Kelly was the steal. I definitely feel like Merrill Kelly is going to bolster that. I think it was a great trade deadline. I am so excited. The thing I don't get is why are there only 3 games on today? That's what I'm annoyed about. There should be
people talking about that. I think that they did it on purpose, and there was likely no game happening right now. And I think it. So here's the thing: how do you want to look at it? Do you want to be the manager who has to go find the guys? Like if the guys are in the clubhouse or on the field, they're right there. If they've got an off day, they might be at dinner with the wife. They might be walking the dog. They might be driving the kid home from school. Well, maybe not school. That's a bad one. But yeah, I think as a fan, it's pretty cool to have it happen during games. But as a league, it probably makes a lot of sense to take a little break. And but what
these days kind of it's funny because after we had the All-Star break, we didn't have a day that there were only 2 or 3 games on. There have been full slates pretty much every day, and it's been nice. And then you get this one day, it's like, not for you because you have a game. But
I've had a blast all day. I worked very little today, and I did this instead. And I'm having a blast. And I got the Rangers tonight. Like, I wish it wasn't so late. I'm too old of a man to stay up until 1 in the freaking morning. Can we stop being in the AL West, please? But it is what it is. It's rough when you go out to Anaheim or not Oakland or Seattle and you're trying to do a live show. But today has been a blast. I had so much fun. And talk about your Israel Fest. Baltimore.
Yeah, thanks again. MLB Spaces on X. I'm Doug again. I let everyone in. Come talk about whatever team, whatever player. We're going to have a lot to unpack on the
Yeah.
trade deadline. Hoping to have a space tomorrow night so we can kind of unpack some of this.
I'll try to jump in there. What time?
We'll shoot for about 7 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. I don't know what I've got going on tomorrow night, but I'll try to get in there.
No worries. Yeah, come on in. Talk about your team, what your team did at the trade deadline, the outlook moving forward, and that's about it. Talk some baseball.
And your thoughts on your Orioles? You're happy with what they did, but what about your Red Sox? I haven't heard you talk about that.
Not so much with the Red Sox. I thought they were going to push it a little bit more, but it's been their norm as of the last couple of years. So, I think the Red Sox are. Well, it's kind of like with your Rangers, right? If they wouldn't have done anything, maybe not the biggest of deals, right? I still think they have a team to contend, but I think I'm okay. I'm okay with it.
I think that they're undeniably treating the Red Sox, the ownership I'm talking about, as a business entity.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that, but I get that Red Sox fans do, and they're still in it. I mean,
Roman Anthony is playing some good baseball. Cedane Rafaela is electric.
Jarren Duran's still a Red Sox.
Jarren Duran is still a Red Sox. They were thinking about Leo DeVries from the Padres too.
Yeah, I saw the Padres wanted him. I'm glad for you as a Red Sox fan that you still have Duran. I think he's a quality player. I get that you got a plethora of outfield talent there.
He's one of my favorite. I've always been one of those like bat the ball and run your ass off kind of like fans. So I like Ellsbury in the 2010s. Loved watching Ellsbury play. He reminds me of Ellsbury. Loved Cedric Mullins in Baltimore. Yeah. Who is now a Met, but I do really enjoy those types of players. So I was happy to see him stay.
Yeah. I think the move there is to hold him, even though everybody thought he was going to get traded. Jackson points out that the Rangers put out Doley still in the lineup. Thank you very much. Today, Smitty, Seager, Simeon, Doley, Carter, Langford, Peterson at DH, first base, Telez, catcher Higashioka on the hill, Kumar, Rocker could be his last start of 2025. I had a blast today. Hey, Braden, yeah, that's a good one there. It's crazy that they're going to spend all that money. 553 guys. Thank you so much for being here. 541 people still here on X. Subscribe to, follow. Why can't I do this? MLB Spaces, Doug. Follow me too at Jeff Bates on X. 12 of you still here over on my YouTube channel, 2 over on the Dope Dad channel. Appreciate every single one of you. Give them a follow. Give me a follow. May or may not be live tonight. I might. I'm probably 80-20. We'll just see, but I'll post it when I post it. I want to go check on the wife and I want to eat, and then we'll see what happens. But Doug, this has been a blast. I will try my best to get on your spaces. If you're in my chat right now, if you're on X, I want to see you over at MLB Spaces tomorrow night. What'd you say? 7 o'clock Eastern time? Is that what you said?
Yes.
All right. Get over there. Watch that. Listen to that. It's audio. It's awesome. Doug, don't go anywhere. I'm going to close up the show, and I'll say thank you to you offline. But, guys, go, but you can't see here. Have fun, store the castle. I appreciate you being here. Rangers, add Kelly, Colomb, Maton. And if you're one of those people crying about the Rangers not trying, told you. Love it. See you next time. Go Rangers. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you had a good time, whether we won or we lost. I guarantee I had a good time because you were here. I appreciate you being part of our Clubhouse crew, whether you're on my YouTube channel at Texas Clubhouse or over on my Twitch, also at Texas Clubhouse, whether you watch on X at Jeff Bates on X, wherever. You're the best because you're here. You stayed all the way to the end. It means a lot. I'm going to drop my link tree right here so you can check me out other places. Listen, it just means a lot that you spend a little bit of your evening or your daytime with me here, watching a little baseball, talking a little baseball. I love this. I love building a community. I love watching baseball. I love talking baseball. And I'm just talking to myself if you're not here. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you want to do anything cool for me, like the stream. Of course, I'd love it if you became a member of the channel and all those things. But the most important thing is you are here. I hope you come back again. I appreciate you. Have the best day ever. Go Rangers.